Hello. So, this is Key of Clarity Tarot. And let's see what messages the universe, your creator, the all that is, has for you today. First card out. Knight of Wands. I am recovering from a bit of sickness in my upper three chakras, so pardon me if I clear my throat every now and then. I'm still moving some things around. Five of Swords. What would you like the listener to know right now? Queen of Swords. So let's start with these first three. What do we have at the bottom of the deck? Judgment. All right. So the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands always gives inspired forward movement. So inspired forward movement, moving forward with ideas, moving forward with passion, moving forward with sparks of energy, feeling good about new developments that are on the trajectory in the way that you would like them to go. Then we have the Five of Swords energy, right? And the Five of Swords energy in this particular, as it's next to this Knight of Wands, but also this Queen of Swords, the Five of Swords energy feels like walking away from previous feelings of having to battle something. Right? It could be having to battle your ideas, having to battle your, as I was talking about moving through my upper chakras, it could be battling through your words, feeling like you have to defend or, argue with people in order to get your point across. But what this feels like is moving out of that energy, leaving that energy behind, because you're now more so in your Queen of Swords energy, which is, I'm sitting on top of my throne. I know exactly who I am. I know what words I want to use. I know what I'm saying. I know how I'm saying it. And if the listener or the person who's listening to me is not understanding what I'm saying, it's because they're choosing not to. I'm no longer going to argue. I'm no longer going to battle. I am simply going to sit in my knowledge. I am going to sit in my sovereign energy of who I am. And then the Judgment card underneath this tells me that, yeah, this is the final, I'm hearing this is the final countdown. Right, like this is it. You don't have to defend yourself anymore. You are moving forward with this Knight energy, this movement of passion, of new ideas, of new sparks that are coming to burn, and you're no longer in this Five of Swords feeling like you have to win every little battle that comes near you. You are in your sovereign space of this Queen of Swords energy here. All right. All right, give me some more. What else do we have? What else do we have? What else would you like for the listener to know? What would you like for the listener to know? What would you like? What would you like to say? There we go. Ooh, a lot of Swords energy. Knight of Swords. All right, let's get another. What else? What else? What else would you like for the listener to know? Would you like for the listener to know? A lot of Knights energy. Knight of Pentacles. A lot of forward movement. All right, give me one more. Nine of Cups. I love this. I really, really, really do. And undercut by the Three of Swords. That's where all of this is coming from. So the foundation of this energy that is happening is coming from heartbreak. It's coming from grief, more specifically. Deep, deep, deep grief, like dealing with grief and transmuting grief. But you're not in that grief anymore. It's just that, unfortunately, this is the foundation of your wish fulfilled. It's like, this is the transmutation from grief to the wish fulfillment, right? And right next to that, or next to that Three of Swords, is the Magician, right? Followed by the King of Swords, matching that Queen of Swords right there. So that balance of your masculine and feminine. This is amazing, because the Queen of Swords energy is like the knowledge, the sovereign energy, knowledge of sitting on your throne, sitting in your understanding of who you are. The Queen of Swords isn't necessarily the knowledge of others. The Queen of Swords is the knowledge of self. And then the Knight of Swords is that energy that's moving her forward. With the Knight of Pentacles saying, hey, there's money here for you too. There's that earth energy, there's abundance, there's wealth to be had, with the outcome of the Nine of Cups and the wish fulfillment, and just sitting there with all of that transmuted grief. Transmuting from here to here, because that's what the transmutation process is. It's saying, hey, grief is not the end. It feels heavy, it feels dark, it feels like it's a knife in your heart. But what's on the other side of that? If you can transmute that energy, if you can stop fighting, if you can go through what you know you've been through, what you know that you have experienced, nobody else needs to understand your grief. Nobody else needs to understand what you've been through. All you have to do is sit in your sovereign energy of knowing what you've been through and utilize it, and your wish fulfillment is right there. Because you are the Magician. You are the king on your throne. Not only do you know your feminine alchemy, you know your masculine alchemy as well. And you got that Ace of Pentacles. Because you are no longer in this Five of Pentacles energy. You're no longer on the outside looking in, because that's what this is. This Five of Pentacles energy is fooling you. It's making you think that you're out in the cold, that you are the outcast, that you are the outsider, when everything is right here inside. And all you have to do is go within, and that's what you've done, is you've gone within, transmuted this into this by utilizing your magic, making sure that you understand your divine masculine, mastering your abundant energy, and getting out of the cold. This is no longer your card anymore. I love this. I love this. Your wish fulfillment. You're in it. You are in your wish fulfillment. It is right there. This is your reading. I hope that you have enjoyed it. Please like it, leave a comment, let me know if it resonates with you at all. Yeah. I'll talk to you later. Bye.